Hello there, folks. This is Hatman, and I hope you're having a lovely day. We're playing Ultima General once again. Well, as you might notice if you've seen my previous episode, this is not where we left off. We should not be talking about New York today, but I had a problem. Basically, 3 of the episodes I recorded, kind of bugged out, and there is only audio, no video. There is no way I can play everything again. I don't have like 4 or 5 hours to kind of cover for the loss. So we're just gonna go from here. Let's check our finance report first. Even though our finances do not look as great as in the previous run, we have very healthy economy by this time. The reason why our finances are not so great because we're basically building everything. You can see how much money is spent building stuff, with the exception of docks. Only 1 or 2 places have upgraded docks. Everything else is basically either completely upgraded or is being upgraded. So this is where our money went. The same is here in Albany, in Bennington, Saratoga, Ticonderoga, and Fort Frederick. Like, we're building and upgrading everything, basically. We have public order under control in many provinces, especially in Canada. We have the loyalties getting up, slowly but surely. And another reason for our underwhelming performance when it comes to finance is that we currently have no taxes. I have decided there was an option to kind of turn off taxes. We had 1%, but I decided not to do it just because it was a problem with public order. So I've decided that in some of these forts, until we can get level 2 fort, we're not going to be bothering with taxes. But if that happens, we can spend some more reputation, basically. The next thing is construction material. We're getting a lot of it. It's not really a problem right here. You can see population, specialists. Well, this is very interesting because some 6 months ago, I believe, this stat went crazy. I think it has something to do with research. Maybe increased 5-fold. There's like a +5 officers per week, and maybe it's times 5 officers per week. So you can see that it's huge. We have 10,000 specialists here, which is good for us, but kind of bad for the game because there is a glitch. You can see our army report, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the current state of the army. I'm not going to do it right here. What I'm going to talk about would be headquarters. So we have George Washington. What I did for the most part, because in the middle of October of the last year, we were able to defeat all the enemies, and then I would actually lower down the salary. I'm not going to do it here because it usually lasts for the entire week, and we're about to fight invasions of New York. So if you lower down salaries by like to 0.6, this is the normal one, you're not gonna have any troops abandoning their positions. This is one thing, and you're gonna pay way less for the salary. So this is how I was able to save up some money. This is a good trick to use. You can also maybe lower the bounty if you don't need to recruit your troops. But let's check technologies real quick, and we're gonna see where we are because you guys missed like 3 episodes worth of content. First one was Army Innovation 1, then Continental Army, then it was Army Innovation 2, we got the Benedict Arnold, then we moved to reorganization, we got some benefits, and this is maybe when this +5 is maybe times 5. I'm not really sure. But we got Fusilier Company, and then we've got Continental Army Doctrines, because this allowed us to have 1 more general. So now we have 3 generals on the battlefield. Horatio Gates, and we had offensive strategy and tactics. You can see that we got plus 10% campaign move, -5 desertion. The weather attrition is lower as well. We can go for grenadiers if we wish. We can see that now we're researching dragoons, so there will be basically no cavalry for a New York fight, but later down the stretch we should have it. I'm not sure if we should go for infantry training or we should go for fort next. Maybe fort, because I want to do some upgrades and buildings and stuff. Then we can increase taxes. Will be interesting to see if it works or not. The next one would be a chief of intelligence. We can see here things have changed from what I recommended before. Of course, we got to college. We started researching here, going down to university. But this is when the glitch with specialists happened. So there's no really need to go for university when we get over 300 specialists per week. So if there wasn't a glitch, we would go for university. But with a glitch, there is no need to do that. So I'm going for newspapers, and I'm going to get cathedral because it gives us more popularity or loyalty bonuses. So just a small change of plans. Let me check artillery chief. We're actually gonna spend reputation to get mortars. We have 150, so we're gonna get 10-inch mortars, and this is pretty straightforward as I recommended in the previous sessions. We went for this one, then blacksmith, then we went for commissary of artillery, ironworks to increase our production points, and then mortar companies, and we went for 8-inch mortars and 10-inch mortars. Actually, mortars are super important in this type of game, in this patch, because enemies, for some reason, they just decide to charge straight up. Like, they don't fight, they don't exchange fire or platoons, they just straight out charge at you. Maybe because we have a lot of artillery right now. Maybe this is one of the factors I discovered with recent naval invasions, that they just go charging in. Regardless of what happens, they just charge en masse. As I said, maybe this is a viable tactic for the AI because we have usually inferior troops. We have militia, a lot of militia, and we have more cannons than they do. So maybe they think, oh, it's better to charge. I'm not sure what is happening and if they're going to fix it or not. Quartermaster Chief, we can see that here things look a little bit different. We got the grain mill, more provisions. We can also see horse pasture is researched. We're currently researching material procurement. We're going to probably go for wrench eventually. We have ability to go for colonial warehouse as well. And we got supply house. So pretty solid so far, but nothing special. Chief engineer is a little bit interesting because a lot of things have changed since the previous run. I went for lumber mill. This is the first one. We didn't go for US musket or 76. We went for qualified engineers here. Then we went for military engineers, and then the Brown Bess 69, which allowed us to get the long range 69 Brown Besses for the line infantry, which is basically maybe not the best rifle or musket, but one of the best muskets in the game. And we had the short Brown Besses 69s for our cavalry. Then I went for hunter rifle just to unlock skirmishers and not having to buy hunter rifles. And I don't really value carabines. You can get it for your dragoons, but you still don't have cavalry. So I'm just going to go for improved civil buildings to get factories. You can see this will really increase our economic output. So that's pretty much it here. And if we check naval logistics, again, the same as I recommended before. We went here to get a weaver shop because it increases our textile production. We got dockyards in the meantime. And now we are running here to get textile mill. It will slow down our production a little bit, but we'll increase the textile production. And then we're going to go for shipyards and probably some of the frigates. That's pretty much it here. Well, it's time to talk about the current state of army. We have about 12,000 men in New Haven and Fort Montgomery. Of course, we have our two generals, Sir George Washington and General Arnold. And we're just going to slowly move to New York, to a new position, whenever the invasions are announced. And to the north, we have new general. It's Gates. And this guy is defending the kind of a northern passage, defending Canada from the English. So it's pretty damn good. It's not ideal, it's not perfect. There are still a lot of problems here and there. We probably we don't need to put any regiments here, and we're really stretching it out when it comes to economic terms. But one important thing is that all of our troops, when I say all, I mean literally everybody that's about to fight here, they have Brown Besses 69. Even our militia. What? Okay, maybe I... maybe I lied a little bit. Give me a second. Let me check. Okay, these guys have it. How about these guys? So it was almost everybody. Yeah. Let me check these guys. Perfect. Yeah. So everybody here is well armed and ready to fight off the enemy. The same applies to these guys in New York. We already started constructing stuff. We said here we have new type of building we have never seen before. It's a tobacconist house. We will be able to produce cigars, and I'm already producing cigars here. So that's quite something. With these guys, I did not change anything. I don't know why. Because they serve no purpose. They're not gonna fight probably. So we're just gonna chill and we're gonna wait for basically the announcement of invasions. Militarily, the goal here is to take Fort Clinton. It will be our first objective before enemy troops can arrive in force. And of course, we're gonna have Arnold with our troops here. On this side, let's get all of you guys out. And then we will form a brigade. Let's move up. Yeah, just like this. These guys will be moving up. We're gonna have you as well. We need to go, and we're gonna get... Haha. Maybe 4 regiments of these guys. There should be around 9,000 men, I believe. We do not want to have too many men. As I said before, they wouldn't be good for us. Let's fight here real quick. And take the fort. Then we're gonna use our Fusiliers to join the main army, while our militia will just occupy and be part of the garrison. With these guys, we're just gonna move left and right. I think they have no artillery as far as I could see, so this would make our life easier. We can go straight forward. You guys go there, and of course you guys gonna move on this side. Arnold will go with our cannons. Can you guys fire? Or no range? Yeah, they can't fire. We're a little bit too close for comfort. Not gonna try to go through them. That would be suicidal. But we can always place our mortars just behind and allow our guys to have some fun. They are dropping in numbers, so we're just gonna do this. You guys gonna go up. You guys gonna go on the other side. And of course here. They're already fleeing. We gotta try to go after those grenadiers. Just hold. These guys are getting wrecked, of course. Charge in. And they're running away. Damn it. Yeah, they're also running away here. Not a perfect battle for us, but we did not lose many men, so I guess this is something that counts. Let me see. Arnold can get maybe movement speed of the units. I think this could be a cool idea to have. I have to chase after them, which really sucks. You guys gonna join a brigade and take Fort Clinton. Let's try to form a line over here, and let's see what we've got. Brown Besses, perfect. We paid 10,000 for them, and I guess now they're here. Should we go for 6 field gun? Yeah, 6-pounder could be good here. How about... Yep, perfect. These two guys, we can get some skirmish units, Minutemen. But it's great that all of our guys basically have excellent guns. This will make our life much easier. Okay, they're just running away. So we're gonna go back and take Fort Clinton. And I gotta pursue them into the fort. I hate that these guys are not positioning as I would like to. And here they come. Here they come. Loyalists are alarmed. Let's join the brigade. Stark, like in Game of Thrones. They're coming in, so we're gonna try to make sure that they actually go after New York. Oh my god, I hate when this happens. You guys just gonna join a brigade. Hopefully, this regiment will get to Fort Clinton before the enemy does. Come on. Join the brigade, and you guys gonna get out of New York. We need to play it slow. Arnold, you move there. George Washington should be in position. These guys as well. You guys can go to the back. Let's see if we can organize a little bit better. How many men do we have? No. Trying to reform. Hessians are coming in. These guys are getting butchered because they are so isolated here. The big question is, are they going to stand and fight? This is what worries me. If they don't stand and fight, we we're gonna have serious issues. If they just retreat like right now and we do them no harm, it will be super, super difficult for us to win the next battle because they're gonna have Hessians, and that will be terrible. We're gonna have equal numbers maybe, or they're gonna be more numerous, and we're just outclassed. Let's see if these guys are shaking. They're actually not. But the enemies have high ground. And I'm not sure how good of an idea is to stand where we are. Maybe we should just retreat to this line. We'll have marshland to our advantage. We would have, yeah, like maybe protection here, a little bit of the forest. Yeah, I think that would be much better than just fighting here because they will have height advantage and their cannons can do wonders. So we're just gonna go back. Yeah, you guys fall back, or maybe we can form a line here. Is this a hill? Kinda hill. So maybe we can put our cannons on top of it, and our line can stretch all the way to this area. Yeah, I think this is a viable trick. Then go back. You guys also go back. What is this? We're gonna have our skirmishers just covering our position while we slowly retreat. We can push you there, and with these guys, we're just gonna move forward. Of course, if we can. We want to force them to come to us. Just like that. You guys move up. We'll see. We should have sufficient time to kind of organize our lines. You guys gonna go to the flank and just hold it here for the time being. We also are gonna need you guys to go on the other side. We'll have skirmishers. No. You guys also need to fall back. But where do we put you? Maybe over here? Now they're moving in force. I'm just afraid that they're gonna focus on this group. So we will slowly start retreating our men. On this side. You guys as well. Just gonna transfer extra troops here. I hate when you cannot really click properly. We do have a bunch of reserves here. Yeah, they're just trying to charge in. And we'll fall back. And also, fall back from this side. Come on, guys. Fall back. We're gonna try to flank them. We also need to run on this side. Okay, you guys need to go here. You guys gonna move up slightly. We want to make sure they're kind of exhausted by the time they reach our lines. We want them to be tired. But we also will try not to lose our skirmishers. Now we're gonna try to plug in all the holes that we can observe. That's a bit too much. That is a bit too much. You guys gonna hit the flank. Are we being charged? Yes, once again. These guys scattered all over the place. Hold, hold, hold. They're getting some kills, I believe. That's quite solid. You, my friend, you need to switch. Yeah, we're gonna push you to the flank. We're gonna have these units to form a secondary line. Arnold's gonna control this flank. They have troops already. They have skirmishers on our flank. So we're gonna send one of our line infantry units just to check their advance. Okay. I'm afraid you guys are gonna be surrounded, and you guys also did a great job. But now is the time to fall back and maybe reorganize. We also need to push this flank here and try to protect it. We can get some reinforcements here. Where the hell is General Washington? And we have to go back. Oh, here he is. He has to be in the thick of fighting here on this hill. Otherwise, I don't think we can hold. Go to the flank. Hold. You guys go to the flank. They have a lot of artillery here, and they're moving very, very close to our lines. I would say too close for comfort. 97 kills already. That means that canister is active. We have ourselves a problem here. Arnold, move up. We're gonna have some reserves. Immediately shift focus. Hold. We should also have some mortars here. These guys should be switching to canister as well. These guys are doing a great job, but they're gonna get wrecked quickly. How did our skirmishers charge in? Let's try to get there. If we can crack them, that would be awesome. You guys move up. This is perfect. We're gonna route their arty on this flank. How about these guys? Not amazing. Not amazing. Only 35 kills. Maybe I expected a little bit more from them. But we were getting shot from 3 batteries on this side. Just try to hold your ground for as long as possible. I'm not afraid here in the marshes. It seems like they're reluctant to charge. Can we use the canister, please? Come on. Use the canister. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was so nasty, man. That was terrific. Come Come on, guys. Move up. We need to cover the line here. But these guys just hold. Great job. We need more men on this side. Can these guys try to charge in? Because they have no line infantry this side, but have 4 batteries. And I'm just afraid of a canister round, but we have to risk it. Because we have no arty here, they do have the advantage. Maybe we should try to push in the middle with the reserves we have. To kind of relieve the pressure on both flanks. Okay, you can just try to hold. Move to a better position. You guys move up. Yeah, they're kind of scattered here. We're doing a really solid job. Jesus Christ. Our morale is very low. I'm afraid they're gonna break, but we have to try something. Otherwise, we're getting wrecked on the flank. Try to hold. We need to put more men here. This unit is gonna get demolished. What? They're just gonna switch the canisters from these 2 batteries and just destroy our unit, but as I said, we need to hold the line. These guys have no ammo, so let's move up. These guys are doing a solid job as well. We are lacking ammo here. Please. Every second matters. Let's try to reform. How did we capture them there? I don't know. It's a mystery. Come on. Yeah, this unit got annihilated. Maybe it would be smart to kind of fall back from this flank. Although I'm not 100% sure that it's the right thing to do. You see almost 200 kills on these guys. They're doing an amazing job. Oh yeah. It was about a time for them to break, and we're just gonna hunt them down. Let's go for this. It's a big unit. Nah, let's go for them. You, my friend, gonna go for this one. These guys gonna go for the battery. You guys gonna go after them. We will see. Whatever we can find, we're gonna go after. Here is the kind of same story. We just need to destroy this fighting force completely. That kind of is the job here. We can hold. Just capture the bloody batteries. They gave us so much trouble here. These guys are fresh, so they're gonna charge them. Payback time, bitches. Payback. Let's go after them. Yeah, the more of them we kill here, the better. If we can kill them all Perfect. Absolutely perfect. These guys have 240 kills. That's quite amazing in my book. Whatever you can charge, you should charge. Let's speed it up. There is still a battery that's firing. Let's seize fire. Quite solid. Quite solid situation. You guys move up. I know we are quite tired, but it's of a paramount importance to get this battery to kneel. Come on. Oh yeah, they shattered. They really don't have a lot. Maybe only a few guys here and there. Let's move up to check. Yeah, they still have some troops here. They're not gonna bother. Let's see. We took some casualties, 1,400 and 2 guns. Well, they took pretty much... Yeah, they're done as a fighting force. This begs the question, should we get some reinforcements now? I believe we should. Maybe 2 regiments? Let me get them from New Haven. Just to deal with Hessen mercenaries. Should we get 2 batteries or should we get... Yeah. Yeah, those guys got annihilated. You're gonna join the brigade and then we're gonna move you up here. You guys need to stay in position. Benedict Arnold, come on. We're gonna risk you. Basically to get all of our supplies. 150. I was sure we had 300. But, well, I guess nothing's perfect. Here come the Hessens. We have to be patient here. Perfect. Go back. You guys can go to New Haven and try to recover. I hope they don't get distracted here and they just go straight for us. Our morale is recovering. Oh yeah, you're gonna sit and fight. We have about 2,000 men more. Of a paramount importance would be to have our mortar batteries firing at the enemy concentration. So let's see where they're deployed and how we are deployed, and then we will think of positioning our artillery in general. Are we gonna receive some reinforcements, or everybody will be deployed? I always forget to look for that. It's actually a very important information. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that we're gonna get some reinforcements here. Let me check though. What is the situation here? They should be coming from this side. That means that we need numerous lines, defensive lines. We cannot just relax and have one. That would be suicide. And we also need to have mortars spread out so they can actually fire them. Mortars scare them away all the time. So this is why I believe it's very important to have. But how do we form the line? I guess we have to entrench here on the hill. Just gonna send some skirmisher that are left from the previous battle to entertain the enemy, and we're gonna move you guys over there, and we're gonna move you guys, I guess, over there. You should be falling back. We're gonna have some guys here. We're gonna have some guys there. Move up, just distract the enemy, get them tired. Get them in a position where they cannot really fight properly. And we're gonna have... Yeah, we're gonna have these guys here. Do we have George Washington? Seems like no. The answer is no. He will probably arrive as a reinforcement. Would these guys move up? We want to be in a better position than they are. These guys form the second line of defense. They should be a little bit tired. At least I hope so. And I hope we can tire them up a bit more. Yeah, here they come. Basically from the crest of the hill. Oh, here you are. We're just gonna push these guys over there. Yeah, we should probably take the woods. And then we can retreat. If the enemy is too numerous, we can always retreat to a better position. We can also move up our mortars on this side. You guys stop. Ooh, that's a lot. That is literally a lot of men. So, what do we do? Just gonna move more mortars on this side. I feel this is where they're gonna try to break through. And just punch through our lines. Just engage them. It seems like they don't have a lot on this side. Which is good. Our troops are not in the best of shapes. We're gonna transfer more and more units on the other side. We just have to. Oh, come on. Can we try to escape, please? Are they gonna get decimated here with a volley? These guys gonna try to hold for the time being. Just defense in depth. Come on. Yeah, they're gonna put a lot of pressure on this flank. But the center also. Will be under a lot of fire. Come on, come on, Georgie. Are they in our range? Not really. They're not in range. We have a gap here that we need to cover. Yeah, our mortars are slowly breaking them. Are we firing? Seems like it. Yeah, just run. You guys run. Abandon this position and run. We're gonna have guys on the flank. This flank will be hard to hold. But we have to try. Maybe our guys cannot fire because they're kind of enclosed here. I'm not sure what the situation is. Have to slow down the game again. Just because we're not looking great here. In the center is much better. But this flank is also bad. We don't have much of this flank. We might be forced to fold. 193 kills already in these guys. We're just gonna try to form the secondary line. Cannons should be on top of the hill. Try to fall back, boys. These guys are also doing phenomenal work. But this is what scares me here. that we might not be able to hold. Okay, it's time for you guys to be active. You need to move up. Yeah, that's much better. That is much better. They're just breaking. But so are we. Here, come on. No, we have to give up on this side. Their numbers are dwindling in the center in particular, but on the wing, they're just pushing us back. These guys need some support here. And these guys should also move up. Let's move Arnold. You guys have no targets. That's primarily the problem. These guys have 300 kills. These guys, like, some of them perform really well and some of them do not. I cannot understand why that is the case. Come on, guys. Flank them. We're taking some really heavy casualties as well. Yeah, I think it's time to kind of give up on this flank. Let's try to relocate our troops. Just gonna charge in. Maybe we can break them. I have like 4 times as much men. And they managed to break us. This is the problem with militia. Militia is not really good. Come on. If you give them good muskets, they can hit something. But it doesn't mean that they can win you the war. You have to rely strongly on your Fusiliers to carry the day. Yeah, their center is crumbling. There's no way they can push in an organized way here. I think these are the same mortars. Yeah, basically. But what is causing these guys to have such a great level of success, I do not know. It's quite puzzling for me as well. Cannons are unprotected, so maybe we should do something about it. Just go behind them. And yeah, our line here is pretty much collapsing. So, but they're running away. I feel like this battle is not over. I really feel like it's not over. And I do not know why they decided to just surrender like that. They could have done way more than this. Even though they took some heavy casualties, I believe like they had a legitimate chance of, if not defeating us, then doing a lot of harm to our armies. But yeah. That's good. We will capture what we can. What we cannot, well... Just hold. $368 kills. Just amazing. Considering that the types of troops they're fighting, it's a great success. You guys can hold fire. How many kills? 0. Okay, they just arrive at the battlefield. They don't expect them to do much. They've decided to move into our troops, but... we're not gonna complain. How about here? Can we... Yep. That's pretty much it. They lost over 4,000, like almost 5,000 men. So I expect them to disappear. Our casualties are, again, exactly the same as in the previous battle. So we're going to bring some more reinforcements. Let me just do that. Come on, we have to kill them. Yep, there is no way they can run away from us. And now we're expecting one more classical invasion with a general and what exactly? Let me check. We're gonna get those mortars. Yeah, they're coming in. Sorry guys, if you've seen me take the mortars before, it's because I had a crash. So I have to redo this one. It's nothing else. No large conspiracy over there. This game can crash occasionally. They are moving up. Can we fight them? Now we have to wait. Even at the cost of our line infantry being kind of murdered here, we have to wait for the entirety of the enemy infantry to join in. Damn it. Should we do that? Okay, let's fight. I'm afraid of what might be the consequences here if we don't fight. I'm afraid that they're just gonna rout our line infantry. It's 3 regiments. And if we can get rid of their cavalry, we can certainly destroy their infantry a bit later. Oh boy. I'm not sure if you guys should be firing. I'm afraid of just friendly fire. pretty much. You guys gonna hold for now, and these guys gonna form here. Let me check. We can get those guys running in. Just fire a volley. Oh yeah. Those guys are breaking. We're gonna move you up. Oh yeah. Basically the entire regiment destroyed. And now we will form a new line. Without you guys. Just like this. These guys gonna be pushing, and we're gonna target their cavalry where they stand. Come on. You will be in reserve. You guys as well. We're not gonna expose you. Unlock fire. Just gonna move up. And there's no way we can catch them. But maybe we can cause some casualties here and there. Because this is their final assault, I think that we can be more aggressive here. We can go and actually search for them. Maybe even get some horsemen for free. Although they might be able to run away. Did not really think much about that. Are they planning to run? They have so many troops here. Why should they run? Let's fight the battle. Yeah, like why would they run? Okay, they don't have cavalry, but what? What about the cavalry? With those two regiments, it could be problematic, especially if the AI actually knew how to use the cavalry properly. This positioning is really bad for us, so I need to supply a wagon, so we have to defend it here. You... Why are you guys blinking? Are you afraid of Fraser? That guy's a joke. But we cannot fight here. Again, we have to form a defensive line over here on this side. And that's basically the best thing we can do. These are our mortar units. Damn it. I just hope they survive. We need to push into the enemy. You guys get there. We need to protect them because they're gonna run. As soon as they see the enemy, they're gonna run. I was talking about these guys. I was thinking these guys are actually supply wagons, but they're skirmishers, so maybe it's not that dark. If we could kill them... Oh yeah, enemy general is done. You guys move up. Move over here. We need to protect our mortars. Come on, guys. Even run to face the enemy. Because we cannot abandon mortars. This will be a very difficult battle. There is a good chance we can fail here. Okay, they're running away. They're running away. You guys form here. You guys gonna move up, and you guys gonna try to do that. Yeah. Go back. Just run back. Run back. Maybe it's time to pause the game and see what kind of a trouble we are running into. But still, we're gonna be under enemy artillery attack from the hill. So maybe fighting here is not a good idea. We're gonna have reserves on different sides. The only good thing is that they have no general. But our line did not form. Let's see, what do they have? They have grenadiers. They have some really good units. Look at those guys. I'm not sure how they're able to get so many elite troops in a single regiment, because we can definitely not do that. Maybe we can just delay them here, and these guys should be running away. Yeah, we wanna run away from there already if we can. I think this is kind of a hill here by itself. No? Yeah. Should be. Should be. So these guys go to the open. We will have you go to the flank behind. Maybe some extra reinforcements was necessary here. Their skirmishers are trying to push our flank. We're gonna send our own skirmishers. And with these guys, we're gonna try to hold the line. You guys have to flee. Come on. Just run back. We cannot allow their artillery to have easy fire. Yeah, and now they're forming their artillery. Go back. But you're just gonna run, and you, my friend, also gonna run. These guys are being challenged. Run. We're gonna have you there. We're gonna probably have to move you up closer to the enemy. I have no idea what we're gonna do here. It doesn't look good. Damn it. Let me check. George Washington. Maybe he should be in the middle. I expect the biggest fight to occur in the middle. Hold, hold. We need that secondary line to be ready because they're just gonna demolish our forces here. It's so difficult to organize and see what is happening on which side. Yeah, our guys here are breaking. Which is not good. We have to move our mortars as well closer to the enemy. You guys just gonna hold, and you guys gonna stay in the woods. Actually, while you guys fall back, we're gonna need some reserves to the center because we're getting reinforcement on the flank. But we really need mortars to do something. Otherwise, we're toast. These guys suffer from a very low morale. You guys gonna move up? We're gonna try to hold the line. We have a lot of mortars in the center, but it seems like they're not gonna be pushing in the center. So we need more mortars on the flank. How about these guys? Did they recover some morale? Yeah, they did. So let's go back to their original position, and we're gonna have these guys move there. This is where we are losing, actually. So we're gonna move George Washington. How about Benedict Arnold? He's in a solid position, but these guys will be breaking, so... Yeah, our situation is so bad. We might actually lose New York. Run. Their center is pretty much open, but they're pushing heavily from the flanks. And it really seems like we cannot hold them. Look at that, like 250 men and they're fleeing. Those cowards. Yeah, we're getting demolished over here. We have to push the center. You guys gonna try to charge different batteries. And hopefully we're gonna scare them into running away. Because I don't think we can win this type of fight. They just have better troops than we do. And that's a big issue for us. You go there. You try to defend them there. Come on. Okay, some of their batteries fell into our hands. We're gonna try to charge there. What's happening on this flank? We're getting absolutely demolished here. So we're gonna try to make a new defensive line. Maybe here we can be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe we can break them. And with the rest of the group, just like, as I said, try to form a new defensive line. We captured their cannons. Come on. These guys gonna swing? I think they just fire their canister. So they should be useless now. We're gonna swing on this side. Let's try to put some more pressure on them. If we can, of course. Well, they're putting a lot of pressure on us here. They're falling back. And so should we. Come on. We need a better defensive line. You guys go back. Yeah, we're routing their artillery. Oh boy. Oh boy. This flank is almost gone. The only thing that can save us would be maybe mortars. These guys are tired. We have to kind of reposition. But how much should we retreat on this side? Look at that. That's major power. They're just charging in, and we have to retreat. No. Hold your ground. They're charging again. We have to go back again to a different position. Now move George Washington. Come on, guys. Let's push up. This unit gonna get hammered completely by the enemy. Can we just focus on them? Their arties now firing. Yeah, they should They should flee. They're being flanked and our mortar is firing at them. I hope they lose quite a few men. Come on. Charge in. We can have some guys on this side. Enemy skirmishers are kind of pushing to our back, which is not good. We need to retreat here as well. You go back. You also go back. They got hit by canister. We've got them here. But we have to flee. We have to flee on this side. We have some more troops. We have some guys in the back. Maybe they can... yeah, they can distract some enemy units. So we don't have to fight them all at once. Again, I have to pause. What do we do with our mortars? You guys gotta just move up. And we're gonna form some kind of a defensive line here. We're just gonna have these guys hold the line on this flank. One mortar, two mortars, three. We need three of them. We need more guys over here. And we should probably... I don't know. I'm not sure if we can allow ourselves to fall back even more on this side, or should we stand our ground and try to fight them off? Let's try to stand the ground and see what would be the result. But maybe a little bit back. We gotta move a little bit back. Just to correspond with this line over here. Tree line. You guys gonna hold. And we're gonna have another unit here. It will be a difficult position to defend, but we have to try. We have to open fire. No. Actually, fall back a little bit more. Wow. How are we so... demolished by the enemy? We gotta move up. We also need to find wherever enemies are hiding. Come on, guys. You have them. You have the flank. Let's try to hold. These guys are pretty strong. Maybe they can help us out on the flank. If push comes to shove. Come on. make them expose their flank. But they have a battery over there. Ah, come on. Seems like we were able to stabilize the front on this side. But for how long we will see. They are bringing up their artillery. And our troops are just melting. They're just running away. I would say for no reason as well. Like, I know they're stronger. I know they're better than we are. But really... let's try to charge in. Oh, yeah. We're demolishing them. Come on, guys. Just get to them before they fire the canister. And 200 guys are running away from 45. That's kind of a joke. Kind of a joke. Come on, guys. We need to kind of reassure our positions here. We're gonna lose our mortars, so we have to flee. And that will give them more time to screw us again. The problem is now we cannot see them. I have no idea what we were firing at. Come on. They're being routed. They should also be routed here. Okay, we're being flanked now. Just go and try to challenge them. Such a desperate fight. And our troops are routing. Come on! Like, literally cannot understand why they are running away. Come on, guys. You need to put some more pressure on the enemy. Run. Get them into our kill zone here. You have to... Literally, we have no men to stop them. Our wagon's gonna get demolished. just have nothing. How about you guys fire? It's much better. We demolished a lot of their artillery, but they're still firing. And they're still fighting. Come on. We have to do something now. Yeah, I think we need to move some of our reserves from this flank to the enemy. Why are you charging? Come on! They're gonna get annihilated. I knew it. Literally knew it. This is our best unit, the healthiest unit we have. Just run. Please, just run. We're collapsing everywhere. Our mortars are getting a lot of kills, but still, it doesn't feel like it's sufficient. Now we're weakening our flank here. And it was well anchored, to be honest. Oh boy. We have nothing over here. Although we have mortars. They should be running away. Are we winning here? I don't know. Come on. Let's try to reform the line here. Can't really see the enemy. These guys need to come close. Do we have more mortars? Yeah. Although these are not mortars. Oh yeah, they are. I'm just gonna go into noob circle here. Finally. Jesus Christ. That was so freaking bad. That was probably the worst battle I've ever fought. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was really nasty. A lot of it was on me. I admit that I played a bad game, but... You guys just gonna get yourself killed. We're gonna take what we can take because our forces are annihilated. But luckily they managed to break before we did. I wasn't really sure about that. Just go back and see. And actually our losses are not that bad in the end. I expected maybe over 5,000 losses. And they lost more men. That was really something. We need to work on our line infantry. Yeah, they should all falter. They should be broken completely. Oh, finally. Finally. Well, guys, this episode will be like 2 hours long. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. We will continue from the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye for now.